Hola, buen dia. Welcome to another video, and I'm here today in Mahón in Menorca. It's my first time on the island, and this is my first vlog from the island as well. So far what I've seen of it, I was out a little bit yesterday and it's got some really beautiful streets. It seems a lot quieter than Mallorca. Obviously given the size of it, it's way smaller. It seems to be such a beautiful island. So just walking down now from my accommodation. I'm staying sort of just on the outskirts of the main town, and it's only about a 10-minute walk into the main centre, and that actually brings me to the first stop of the day. So we're just in front of it now, which is the Museu de Menorca, and yeah, it's a really grand building. It is the main history building of Mahón. It is free entry, and I believe there is a place where you can give donations as well. The building itself is actually a former like monastery. When you go in, it does feel like you're in. It's like a very religious place. Beautiful architecture though. But supposedly the museum actually gives an idea of how many different cultures actually shaped this island. So yeah, it's quite interesting if you're wanting to learn a bit more about the history of the place. Another thing I'm really loving about Mahón so far is that there's many mirador, which is a viewpoint, and there's lots of them that you can find that are looking over the port and also different parts of the city. So I'm just at another one now called Mirador del Pont de Castel. Or Castel. Yeah, beautiful viewpoint, and you've got a mixture of the port, the harbour, and as well as some of the old town on the right hand side here. It's a really gorgeous view. I think the early morning is probably the best time to come here as well, because the light is just perfect. It's a little bit cooler, and also it's less crowded. So I would say if you're going to come here, between sort of 8 and 10 o'clock is probably a good time to come. So next up on the list then is the Iglesia de Santa Maria de Maó. It's €2 to enter. There's currently a little bit of construction, I think, going on outside on the main square, but you can still go around it and go inside, so don't be deceived by that, because I genuinely thought it was shut until I went around the other side. Yeah, it's worth popping in. They do ask for a €2 donation just for the maintenance of the church itself. It's of course worth helping them out so they can maintain the building and keep the history alive. And the church actually dates back to the 14th century AD. It was built after the Christian consolidation of Menorca. Yeah, this is one that I definitely recommend you check out. I'm currently just at the back of it now, so this is like behind, and it looks like there's a couple of cafes here if you wanted to chill and have a coffee. And then of course you have the main city centre, which is lined with so many beautiful streets. I found myself yesterday and today just wandering around them, taking pictures, popping into gift shops, sat in a restaurant and had a nice pizza as well. There's lots of cafes that have seating on the actual main streets themselves, so you can actually sit on the streets in the shade, enjoy the view, sitting somewhere quiet and having a drink and chilling out. It's the perfect place to do it. It really is a nice chilled vibe in the city here. And all the buildings are so colourful as well. That's one thing I love, and the decorations they use on the streets, like the lanterns and the colourful kind of like creative designs they have hanging across the streets. There was even actually one street I came across where they've got like hundreds of shoes just like hanging. So for the last hour or so, I've actually been wandering around probably the main square here. The locals call it Plaça. It's quite interesting actually, because when you come in, around the outside on the bottom floor, you have like a big market with various places to try the local food, where you can get like the local ham, the cheese, different kinds of meats, and there's like different wines to try. You can sit down and have a coffee, and there's also lots of local gift shops, and all the gift shops are locally made, and the gift shops sell things that are made by the locals. One of the places I went to was really good. They're called Botanical Menorca, and she's making all these handcrafted pieces of jewellery. She said that she gets leaves and various like plants, and she uses the print of them to turn them into jewellery, and it's really beautiful. So you can also find that down there, as well as various other places. There's a shop that sells all different things like crystals and spiritual kind of gifts. And you do have a main square. I think they often hold events in the main square. You can actually see it from where I'm standing now on the top of this rooftop. There's like a bandstand there where obviously they do some kind of performances, maybe on certain occasions, as well as the seating area, an outdoor seating area. And upstairs at the moment, I was just invited in because it's free entry. They've got an exhibition on that talks about the history of various various things if you are interested to come and see it. I don't know if they rotate them regularly. For example, we've got a section here that's talking about the Franciscans. The market itself has actually been operating here since 1884 as well, so well over 140 years now. So now I'm ending the day at the port of Mahón. Now, it's very famous actually, this port, because it's one of the largest natural deep water harbours in the world. And you think for such a small island, it has such a big harbour, which is so impressive. And actually a fun fact as well is that in the 18th century, the English made Mahón the capital of Menorca, because before it was Ciutadella, which is in the west of the island, but now it's Mahón. So both of them have had capital status in Menorca. It's very chilled down here, plenty of restaurants to choose from. I think in the evening there's more going on, like a lot more people come down here for the restaurants, but also it's a little bit cooler, and the weather's been so hot recently, so it's a little bit cooler down here. We've got a sea breeze, and you can actually make your way down to the port from where I've just come from, which is called Mirador de la Miranda. You can basically go down this windy road. It's very easy to walk, and it eventually takes you to the bottom where the port is. So that's one way you can get down here. Apparently, according to what I've researched, it's roughly between 5 to 6 kilometers long. So I suppose that's roughly around 3 miles. So yeah, that does bring me to the end of this video. I will leave anything else I see along this port at the end of this video, a bit of B-roll for you guys to check out. But I really hope that I've inspired you all to come and visit Menorca, because of course Menorca is a lot more overlooked compared to Mallorca and Ibiza, of course, because they're more popular. There's obviously they're bigger islands, there's more things to do, but hopefully this shows you that Menorca also has lots of beauty. And going forward, I will try to show you more from the island. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all in the next one.